So after this distinguished career in the Indian Administrative Service, what thought provoked you to write your first book, and why was it only about this?
No, you see, this again, let me tell you, see, Nilanjan, many things in life are not planned. It's not, it's not like setting a target that I have to climb the Everest or something. I mean, your things evolve with time. I mean, for instance, the Shastri book came about because when I had gone to the academy, when I joined as the director of the academy, I found that there were not too many books on Lal Bahadur Shastri.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, because there were not too many books on Lal Bahadur Shastri, I felt it's my duty to. I felt it's important for me to capture the essence of his life and at least talk to some people who are still around, those who have worked with him, those who are around him. And similarly, what happened as far as this first book is concerned is that we'd gone to the Survey of India office in Dehradun and we were looking at the maps of India. And, survey techniques in our time were, with Kunta chain and we had the theodolite survey. Now all that is redundant because you have that satellite map imagery and things. But still, for historical reasons, we tried to see how it used to happen in earlier time. So while I was at the Survey of India office, I saw the maps of India. I saw all the maps of India that have ever been produced because Survey of India, which incidentally was Survey of Bengal. The head office of Survey of India was Bengal because Bengal was and Calcutta was the capital. The sort of
at that time the center of everything was Calcutta.
So that's when I started looking at the various maps of India and I saw how the map of India in 1947 was so different from the map of India in 2020, and then I started, comparing map of 47 with the map of 50, with the map of 52, 54, 56, 60. So I then started, I got all these maps, and then I started seeing what changes were made between the first map and the second map and the third map, and one realized that this has also been a gradual process. Nilanjan, what used to happen was that the Survey of Bengal, as it used to be called in those days, they used to prepare a map of our Indian positions and keep it behind the desk of the Governor General. Now, at that time, the 1796, the only Indian positions which were there were this area, Bengal, Bihar, Odisha, this area. This was part of the Bengal presidency. And then there were areas in Bombay and Chennai and Madras, So, but what would happen is that every 5 years, every 10 years, the British would take more territories. So, Secunderabad would become part of British India. Then Awadh would become part of British India. So gradually, what started happening was that the map, the Indian positions behind the Governor General's desk, that kept expanding. And the Survey of Bengal was mandated to produce a map every time that territory changed. Whenever you had a subsidiary alliance with any one of the native states, any one of the Indian states, so that used to get reflected. So that's how the evolution of cartography in India started, and that's what I started realizing that from 1947. In fact, there is not one single state or one single union territory in this country which has the same territory or the same name or the same configuration as it was in 1947. I mean, the Punjab of 1947 is not the Punjab of today. The Bengal of 47 is not the Bengal of today. Every state is different. There is not one state in the country.
Even Bihar got divided into two.
No, Bihar, that was much earlier. Bihar, that of course much later because Bihar is now Bihar and Jharkhand. I thought you were mentioning about the earlier 1911 when Bihar and Odisha were created out of. Yes, Bihar is now Bihar and Jharkhand. Madhya Pradesh is now Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. So every state in the country, every single state in the country has seen a change.